Hey, what's up, guys? PC Universe. Everything that exists in this universe exists within you. So, I'm going to discuss what rep range should you go in. All right. So, what type of rep range should you do? All right. Before we get started, I want to just show off this new T-shirt that I got. Destroy Rebuild Fitness T. From destruction comes creation. All right. Now let's get started. So there's strength, there's hypertrophy, and there's also endurance. And what depending on what your goals are, is going to determine what rep range you want to be in. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you're going to absolutely stick to that rep range. All right. The best programs typically have a variation of strength, hypertrophy, and endurance. Okay. So I'm on the whiteboard to kind of explain what I'm talking about. So, and this might go backwards, so, well, hopefully not. All right, so strength is typically 1 to 5 reps. Okay, that's how you kind of gauge strength, is 1 to 5 reps. So if you're doing 3 sets of 5, 3 sets of 4, 3 sets of 3, so on and so forth, you are typically training for strength. This is not always the case. All right, but I'm just kind of giving you a general overview of what rep range you might want to be in. All right, so if you're trying to develop as much strength as possible, then you're going to want to stick in between 1 and 5 rep ranges. If you are trying to build more muscle, so if you're trying to get more toned, things of that nature, then you want to do rep ranges between 6 and 12. So like 3 sets of 12, 3 sets of 11, 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 9, so on and so forth. In between 6 to 12 rep ranges. But then 12 or higher, typically anything 12 and higher, you are dealing with endurance. Okay? So this just keeping your cardiovascular capacity higher. All right? So depending on what your goals are, is what rep range you want to kind of stick in. All right? So, but this is not mutually exclusive to one another. The best programs typically have all 3 rep ranges or rep parameters within their program. All right. So when I do bodybuilding, if I'm training somebody for bodybuilding, then they're going to encompass. Sorry, try cough. If they're doing bodybuilding and they want to gain more muscle mass, they want to get more toned, they're going to be within the parameters of 6 to 12 rep ranges. However, I will have rep ranges that are 1 to 5, as well as 12 and higher within their program. But the majority of their program is going to be within a 6 to 12 rep range. Okay? If I am doing a power lifter, if I'm training a power lifter, I'm going to typically have their rep ranges in between 1 to 5. All right, 1 to 5, but this doesn't mean, once again, that they will not have rep ranges that are 6 to 12 and also 12 or higher. All right, it's just the majority of their training is going to come from right here. And if I am doing an endurance athlete, the rep ranges are typically going to be 12 and higher. So this could be MMA fighter, a long distance runner, or anything like that. They are going to have a higher rep range. Their work capacity is going to be a lot higher. So depending on what your goals are is going to determine what parameters you use in order for you to, or majority parameters that you use in your training. All right.